Hey, my name is Brian. I spend a lot of my day answering questions people have about their insurance. So, with that in mind, I thought it'd be a good idea to answer some of the most common ones I get on YouTube. Keep in mind that for any specific situation, your policy is the final answer. I can tell you how things generally work, how things ought to work, but don't go rushing into something thinking it's covered because you saw it here. Read your policy. These are not going to be, any of these will be questions about health insurance or not much about life insurance. Think homeowners, auto policies, motorcycle policies. And since this is day one and a most basic video, before we even talk about what is covered and why, I think you need to think about when your policy is effective. The policy coverage begins at the effective date, as a general rule at 12:01 a.m. at the address of the named insured. We don't have a lot of issues come up over policy starting, and there are some variations on that. If you have no car insurance, get in a wreck at 8 in the morning, come to my office at 9. Our policy won't start at 12:01 a.m. before that happened. It will start later in the day. So the effective date is pretty clear, no big issues. The issues we have are with cancellation dates. Normally, when a policy is going to cancel for non-payment of premium, if you're in that situation, you will get a notice that says your coverage will terminate at a specific date at 12:01 a.m. Now, this causes more confusion than I think it should. Pretend you're set up to cancel on March 1st, 2017 at 12:01 a.m. What you've got to remember is that that is the first minute of that day, not the last. I get a lot of phone calls from people saying, well, I'll get it taken care of at noon, or I'll make a payment before I go home from work, and it will probably be fine. The coverage will probably get reinstated. But if you have an accident before that payment is made, your coverage canceled at the very first minute of the day, not the last. Do not think you have until midnight. So that sounds like kind of beating a dead horse there, but it's a common confusion. So next video we'll get into some more fun coverage issues. If you have any questions you'd like to see answered, feel free to put them in my comments section. If you have a specific question on your own stuff, ask it. If I have time to it, I will get back to it. Thank you much.